Welcome back, episode 2 of our Pokemon White Breezlocke, and we are going for the starter selection, and I genuinely can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, if you guys were looking at the comments, I think you guys kind of could see. Houndour put up a good run. It was a good amount of Carnivine. We got so many comments, man. I'm gonna have to find a different way to do this, like starter selection stuff, because going through like 150, 200 comments and trying to tally them all up, kind of a mess. But Zekrom, once we got the YouTube comments in, Zekrom had a small lead, only like a couple votes above Houndour. When we got to the Facebook, you guys, a lot more people said Zekrom. I ended up getting the final vote. I was getting close to the end of the votes, and Zekrom had like a 10-point lead, and I was like, all right, so it is Zekrom, and the name I'm going to go with, the reason I'm going with it, I think, because I liked it when I read it, and then someone else commented and said, you know what? I kind of like that name that person put as well. So we're going to be going with Jack, the Zekrom. Thank you, Jack Schultz, I want to say his name was the original person who commented it. We're getting the Zekrom on the team. A few people mentioned, oh, you can't use cover art legendaries. That was a rule that you had. That was for the Ironmons. I didn't put any rule in for that in the Breezlockes. I double checked even my Breezlocke rules that I posted. I watched my first Breezlocke and like listened to my description of it. I don't think for the Breezlocke I ever described any reason I couldn't use cover art legendaries. So let's see how it goes. I'm super excited for it. Honestly, I'm gonna use Dragon Rage just for this battle. Dragon Rage, I usually get rid of it as soon as I learn enough moves and I can get rid of it. I think Dragon Rage is kind of a cheap move, but I mean, if I'm against a grass type, I'm gonna be there all day if I don't use it. So I'm gonna do it for now. I don't know why I thought I heard like an audio cue. Got me distracted. Level 7. Sheesh. Okay, Bianca. As much as, I mean, Zekrom is so dope. One of the coolest Pokemon. I feel like it's kind of slept on. I feel like, you know, when people talk about like their favorite mons of all time and whatnot, I feel like Zekrom, you know, doesn't always get brought up, but I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Dragon Electric's a super cool typing. I love it. And I'm excited to use it. I do think if my team ends up being too broken, you know, sometimes, you know, I might get really lucky and I might just get some really broken Pokemon. I might take it off of the team just to spice things up. You know, you guys know how I am. I can't just use a good team and win the playthroughs. I gotta make it as difficult as possible for myself. So I do think Sturdy Houndour. You Thunder Fan me back. I didn't even look at my ability. Let me check it before I forget. No guard. Ensures attacks. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I can never miss Thunderfang. No guard is terrifying. These random movesets, well, better movesets, I don't know how frequently they have one-hit KO moves. But I'm gonna, every single time I see a Pokemon that I know gets a one-hit KO move, I'm going to be absolutely terrified. That is a very scary ability to have. It's good for me, meaning I can, you know, not have to ever worry about accuracy on my moves. I can just pick whatever's the strongest or whatever I think is the best move, which is a good thing. But it's scary for good things going against me. A lot of Pokemon have Blizzard. If Pokemon can learn Blizzard, they almost always have it. And that's super effective against me, so that's scary. But see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right. We still can't do the nickname yet, right? We have to go over to the PC. Do I have to follow her? Yeah, I have to follow her first. Oh, look at the little birdies flying away. So cute. So cute. A little cutscene. I should be able to get my first, like, I think my first 1 or 2 encounters. I know I got to battle N, which he has one Pokemon, but it's like a level 10 or level 9. I believe he only has one Pokemon in that battle. And I should be okay against it. But, I mean, I got a Zekrom. Not too many Pokemon at level 9 that are going to be able to beat a Zekrom. So, we will see. But I think I can only get one encounter before it. This is one of the hardest parts of this Nuzlocke, is the RNG when it comes to that first battle. Alright, so. Jack. Because if this first battle, if I only have Thunderfang, I mean, I have Dragon Rage, which is going to be, obviously, nothing can avoid that. So it'll make it easier for me. But, you know, if I started out with a Houndour and my first encounter was like a Slugma, then if my first battle was against like a Kyogre, I just guaranteed lose. Or any decent water type at all. I just lose the whole playthrough. So that's the thing that makes me nervous with this first battle. But giving me the Zekrom makes it a lot easier. So thank you. You guys get smooches. I'm excited to get this playthrough going again. I didn't describe the schedule I was going to be doing, so apologize for that. Last time I did the Soul Link on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and I did my individual playthrough on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and then my podcast would go up on Sundays. I started this on a Friday, but I think I'm going to upload this one for Tuesday and go back to the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Soul Link will be beginning very soon. Me and Mac are going to be recording. I think he said in a couple days we'll be able to do the recording for the starter selection. So that might be going up this Friday potentially. Maybe. I don't know. Only issue with putting it up this Friday is that I'm going on a trip. I'm leaving Friday morning for a little weekend vacation, destination wedding. So it might be the week after, which would be get the date, the 15th. I think September 15th might be the first episode of Ruby Sapphire Soul Link. So I know you guys have been waiting. You guys have been asking. That will be the first episode. Also, while we're watching this, tutorial, I believe I'm definitely going to be starting a second channel for anybody who might be interested in it. If you saw last year, I do bowl in my spare time. I'm in a bowling league. I have a lot of fun doing it, and the clips they always do really well on YouTube specifically. And I was talking with my editing team and stuff, and they said I should start a second channel for bowling specifically. So if you guys do want to follow that, details will be coming out soon. I don't know what I'm going to use for a name yet. If you guys have any suggestions for like a clever name for like a YouTube channel or something like that, or a TikTok account, right now I'm HGB Breezy. I don't know, Breezy Bowling was kind of like my first thought, but that's kind of seems a little too basic. But you know what I mean. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. First encounter of the playthrough, a Carvana. I like that. Sharpedo's a really cool Pokemon. Water Dark is such a good typing. Such a good typing. Just throw the Pokeball. Carvana's, they're pretty frail though. Carvana is pretty frail, which is a little nerve-wracking. Carvana. Evolves at level 30, so that's a little tough. All right, let me go to the nicknames on YouTube. Let me scroll randomly and let me see a name I want to use. Let's see. All right. Everyone, because of the glitter beard in the last one, there was like 17 people who said to use glitter as a nickname. So I'll use that. That was the other nickname I was debating on using for the Zekrom, but everyone was asking for glitter. Glitter beard. The glitter beard, I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be way worse to clean off. It was surprisingly not that bad, which means I might be up for doing it again for like another subathon goal or something like that. Oh, ooh, what are you holding? An Electrizer, okay. And what is your ability? Poison Heal. That's really good. Plus defense, minus speed. It's not terrible. I mean, you're a fast Pokemon, so it's, kind of not great that you're losing your speed a little bit, but I think he's a high enough base stat for his speed to kind of get by with it being lowered. Plus defense will be good because you're a frail Pokemon, so I want to make sure that you're not, getting KO'd unnecessarily. So the plus defense will be nice. Little Carvana, little mouth movement. I like it. I'm going to grind up a tiny bit. Like I said, I have that battle with N coming up like immediately. I think I even have to battle my rival again. I think they challenged me to a battle. Could be wrong, but I definitely want to grind up the team right now before I go any further. Gotta play it very carefully. Oh boy. Level 5 wall rain. A little scary. I also think, I know a lot of people didn't want me to use the Zekrom because they think it'll be too good. If it was my rivals that had Zekrom this entire playthrough, it would be so impossibly difficult for me to beat this. So I kind of think it's much better that I get it, because I can always just take it off the team if I feel like, you know, my team's too broken. But I can never have my rival not having a Zekrom, which would be so annoying. I mean, Carnivine can be a problem on its own. Pure Grass types are usually pretty good. They got like good coverage. And then obviously a Houndoom is going to be a lot of, you know, a lot more challenging later on. Fast Pokemon puts out tons of damage. My mother will heal me, right? Heal me up, mama. Thank you. But yeah, I really think it would have been way too ridiculous to have the Zekrom on their team, because hey, their team's randomized. They could have a Zekrom on their team every single battle, even if it's not their starter. So I didn't want to increase the chances of that happening at all. All right, let's I'm gonna have to battle him right away, right? I need to get to like the Pokemon Center though, so let's just do this. We go to the Pokemon Center, and then we can avoid the whole interaction with N for a little bit. Okay, let's run into here, get this cutscene going. I'm excited to play this. I feel like the YouTube break that I took was definitely necessary to, like, you know, get more hours in for streaming. But I definitely miss doing it. I miss the YouTube playthroughs a lot. I think I was talking to Mac about this. I think I prefer to play YouTube Pokemon rather than stream Pokemon. You know, when I'm live streaming, I like doing a lot of other things. I mean, I like playing Pokemon too, but I think I like other games more for live stream. So, you know, as things change throughout, you know, my career in this field, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll keep the Pokemon strictly to YouTube playthroughs, and then maybe this bowling thing does pretty decent. Who knows? And then I don't know. All right, Pokeball and potions right there, and you have a randomized shop. Electorizer, a root fossil. I don't have enough money, but I should buy that as soon as I can. Definitely should. All right, so this whole shenanigan is gonna go on here. Let me grind up my team real quick. I'm gonna cut it out. I'm just gonna get to like level, I don't know, level 9 probably with glitter. I think he's level 9 or 10 with his first battle, so I just want to make sure I'm caught up. So be right back. All right, I got him up to, I just did level 8. I said I was gonna do level 9, but I did level 8. I feel like he was level 8 or 9 for this battle, so I think I should be okay. I got a Zekrom. I don't think I need to over level too much right now. So I'm gonna go with that. Big old speech over here by Getsus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Pokemon are different from humans. They're living beings. Humans have much to learn. Tell me, what is our responsibility towards these wonderful beings called Pokemon? What could it be? Liberation? That's right, we must liberate the Pokemon. Then and only then will humans and Pokemon truly be equals. We will not, they will destroy us. I end my words here today by imploring you to consider the relationship between people and Pokemon and the correct way to proceed. We sincerely appreciate your attention. They're just like out here with flags and stuff and just rolling out like crazy. Wild. All right, and then people scatter, and then we gotta fight N, and then we can get an encounter in the forest. And we get our running shoes, technically, even though, you know, we already have them. All right, they're going to battle. Let's see it then. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Pokemon trainer and one Pokemon. He has a Gloom. Okay. Level 8. See what I mean? Oh my god, Gloom looks so weird when it's like backed up like that. And it has Terravolt. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Because I'm pretty sure that's what Zekrom's ability is, right? Isn't he Terravolt? And then Turbo Blaze is Reshiram. Energy Ball. I'm gonna go for a Thunder Fang just to see how much it does. Double team. I don't think you know this, buddy, but that doesn't matter. Because I have no guard. Alright. let's save a little bit of time. Go for the Dragon Rage instead of a Thunder Fang. 2 Thunder Fangs would have killed, but Dragon Rage will just take him out. All right, Jack Jack level 9. Pretty good. And Glitter did not level up. Rip. Okay. Do we get money from him? Had to, right? On how much? If I had enough, I might go. Where am I? I have 5,000. I could buy that fossil. I'm gonna spend all of my money on that fossil right now. Because you unlock the fossils very early in this game. So to me, it's very worth getting that because I can revive the Pokemon and use it as like an encounter pretty much immediately in case it's a duplicate down the road. I always try to use the fossils as fast as possible as soon as I get them, so I can, you know, prevent getting it later in the game and I might really need another Pokemon and it ends up being a duplicate of something I already have. So let's go. This is the next route. My mama is right behind me and she's gonna give me some running shoes. I've never really explored this game, like how there's a strength stone right here. I've never like come back and gotten that. Probably should. Next encounter. Porygon. Interesting Pokemon, to say the least. Porygon's not terrible with Unnerve. That's pretty good. You get the Eviolite pretty early in this game. So the Eviolite on a Porygon, if I can get it up to a Porygon 2, that could be an extremely good member of the team. Porygon. All right. I went to YouTube for the last comment. For the last nickname. So this time, let's go to the Facebook again. It's usually how I like to do it is bounce back between the two. Let me scroll a little random. And let's see. Splash from Brian. Let's go with Splash. Splash the Porygon. I kind of like it. I like it. He had Unnerve, which actually is pretty solid. Because the trainers have held items, a lot of times they'll have berries. So Unnerve's actually pretty good. And I need the upgrade. Let me actually check that store. Because... oh, the Bravo would have been so good. It's fine, I already got one dragon. But this could have been like... Flygon could have been the replacement for Zekrom if I, was starting to feel guilty that it was too strong. I could have switched out for a Flygon. That would have been pretty solid. But let me double check this store to make sure there wasn't an upgrade there. Because I'm going to need it as soon as possible. So I definitely want to get the Porygon 2. Porygon 2, especially the Violet, is so good. So good. Not here. Okay. Okay. No worries. No worries. No worries. Let's lead with... we also get the experience share pretty early in this game, which is nice. I'm going to keep leading with the Carnivine. I want to get him a water move pretty much as soon as possible. It'll be pretty nice. Get this item right here. Imagine this was an upgrade. That'd be epic. Let me see Porygon's moveset, actually. I think it has Tackle. I know it gets like Psybeam pretty early. Let me... I didn't mean to switch. Come on. Misclicks will be my demise. Conversion 2, but it failed. Okay, I could just click Fight. Conversion, Tackle, Sharpen. Okay. Let's go Jack Jack and just KO this, get a little bit of experience passed around. I think this is my last encounter before the first gym. And then I get the gifted Pokemon to the right of the gym on that little area. They give you a gifted. It's usually like a Simisear or a Simipour or one of those, based off of who you picked as a starter. Flying Gym. Also, another thing I need to do with this playthrough is I need to use more held items. Last playthrough, well, since I've been doing these Breezlocks in general, I haven't really been utilizing held items enough. Since I took away the ability to, heal up Pokemon in battle, I really needed to add the ability, add other sources of HP recovery for my team, because my opponents can heal up, and if I can't, That's a problem. That is a problem. Alright, what you going for, Pinsir? Vice grip. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. This thing gets guillotine, doesn't it? How would guillotine work on a higher level if it has no guard? Probably gonna find out. Probably gonna find out. I'm really, really terrified of a potential one-hit KO move just ruining my life. Pretty... Oh, you're not a trainer? Oh. Dodge you. There are held there. I mean, there's items on the ground over there. I want to go grab those. Now I want to get to this next city. There is a rival battle over here. I'm almost 99% sure the rival fights you. Pretty sure they're not very high level though. I'm pretty sure the highest level is like 7 or 8, and the other ones are like lower. So it should be okay. Should be okay. A nerve. Well, thank you. Run away. If I felt like a real strong ground type right now, it could be a problem. I don't have Water Gun or Aqua Jet or anything like that. Ooh, I'm KOing this. I will take this experience. Heck yeah. Sigilyph is such a cool Pokemon. I feel like it's one of the forgotten Mons, you know? I feel like it's a very forgotten Pokemon, but it's so good. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Flame Plate. Could be good if I get a good fire type. And an Eject Button. Eject Button's not bad. I believe Eject Button's the one that works if your stats drop, you get like ejected out of the battle. I think that's how it works. Red cards, if you get hit, I think that's what Eject Button does. So say you click like Dragon Rage, I mean Draco Meteor, and your special attack drops. It pops you out. Like Superpower, Close Combat, one of those, where that like lowers your defenses or your attack stat. I believe that's how the Eject Button works. Okay, let's battle you. I'm gonna go back down and battle that girl, heal up, and then we do the rival battle, which I believe we'll do in the next episode by the time I do these battles and get healed up. Dusclops, ooh. Everything's level 8. Which is good, but it's making me a little nervous. Should do a lot. Big damage. And we get the flinch, that's beautiful. I want to get Splash some experience, so I'm going to go into him. What you got for me? Thunder Punch. I'm really, really, really happy I got that flinch because I would have lost my Carvanha right there if he landed. Dusclops' attack I don't think is like that pathetic. So I think that would have actually KO'd my boy. Thank gosh I got that flinch. Whew, that would have been a problem. That would have been a big problem. I would have been crying myself to sleep. Splash level 7. Psybeam, yes. Conversion 2. Make it resistant to the type of attack you used last. I don't really need that. I don't think I ever click conversion. Alright. Let's avoid this lady. Actually, let me just use a potion. So I don't have to go all the way back. Wait, do I... Oh. I don't have any potions. I thought they started you off with, like... They don't give you a couple? Lame. Doduo. Baldy! My boy. My boy. I think you'll have anything too crazy for me. I mean, I'm pretty frail, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm plus physical defense. What did he just click? Is that flail? Or frustration? I didn't see the name of the move, but that did way too much damage. That did way too much damage. I don't like that. Carvanha, you are not my lead anymore. No, we're going to start using Splash. We're going to start using Splash. Also, I have to put on set mode. I don't think I've switched on any of these battles. I don't think they've even had multiple Pokemon. Have I switched on anyone? I don't think so. N only had one. That guy with the pincer had just a pincer. Doduo is just... I think they've all had one Pokemon, so I don't think I've even had the opportunity to switch. But I'm going to leave it on set mode. Yikes. Yikes. You know what? We're going to do the rival battle. I think the episode's going to be like at least 30 minutes. I try to keep them between like 25 and 30. I try not to go over 30 too much. I've explained this a million times, but if you're new to the channel, I'll explain why the episodes are the length that they are. 25 is kind of like the perfect time frame for me because a lot of people watch this on their lunch break at work. That's what I've kind of, you know, come to realize, and it's what I used to do when I was working, you know, a regular job. On my lunch break, I would hit up my YouTube, find a video, and I would watch it on my break. And the ones that were 20-25 minutes were perfect, so I get to watch it start to finish. If it was too long of a video, I'd either have to like play it at a higher speed so I can actually watch it all, or I would just not be able to. So it's kind of why I like to keep it that length. Come on, let me go. Ooh, level 8 Seismitoad. Damn, I'm trying to go into this battle fully healthy. Couldn't get away. Click growl. Man, am I gonna have to switch Jack in and then run or Dragon Rage for the experience? Level 8 in the wild grass. That's kind of crazy. Dragon Rage should kill him. Yeah, perfect. I was like, I'm level 10 and I have 41 HP. I doubt a level 8 Seismitoad has more HP than a Zekrom, but... Okay. Up here, I believe Bianca battles us. I feel like I should really, you know, go through the game and kind of like make sure I remember where all the important battles are, because it's really dangerous. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this could be interesting. Levels, yeah, I don't think they're too high level, though. I should be all right. Should be all right. Let me go into Jack. It's going to be really hard to get Carvanha in. It's probably going to have to be my lead Pokemon once I start, you know, having a full team, because it's going to be playing set mode. It's going to be so hard to get that Carvanha in on anything. Unless I get, like, what if I get U-Turn, which I believe I'll get U-Turn from the gym leader, because the TMs that you receive are the same. If you receive them as like a gift from somebody, they're all the same. The only ones that are randomized are the field ones. The ones that are out in the field, those ones could be any TM, but the TM number and everything will be accurate. That's to prevent the better movesets being affected, because if you randomize the TMs like as to which one's which, then, you know, Kling Klang will be able to learn Thunder Shock, but if the TM's randomized to Dragon Rage, then he'll be learning Dragon Rage instead. So it makes it basically 100% random TMs, and it's not what I want. I would love to go into Porygon here, but you are a fighting type, and I don't know what you're gonna have for moves, so I'm just gonna KO you. I really don't want Zekrom to get too over leveled. I don't want it to just be like a solo run with Zekrom, but it's gonna have to be to an extent. Tangrowth. Slow start. I will go into Splash on this because your physical defense is really good, but your special defense not so much. So slow start means you shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me. Click Fling, Soft Sand. 1 damage. Okay, that was actually scary because Fling, it changes like the power and the typing of it depending on what item you're holding. So kind of a random move. You never really know what's going to happen, which is really, really scary. Bulldoze. Okay, your slow start. This should be the last turn of it, I think. Switched 2 side beams. Leech Seed, Sleep Powder, Bulldoze. All right. You're okay. So I was gonna say, I think there's one more turn of it. So we still outspeeding at the KO. Beautiful. Beautiful. You got the Leech Seed on me though. That's my move. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. All right, Delcatty. Low-key threat. It wouldn't click the track. I click Sing, so I don't want to go into my Zekrom with the no guard. Let me see. Glitter might be able to get in here. Fake out. Beautiful. I mean, that's... Oh, we eat that up. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're faster than me. You have tackle. Bite gets the crit. Oh, man. I was going to say, I was going to have to switch out there. There's no way I could have stayed in. Carnivine is your last. And I'm going to go into Splash and click some side beams. Grass knot. Ooh, okay. All right, Jack. Come in and save the day. Grass knot did way more than I thought it was going to. Sleep powder. Oh, come on. I can already tell with the no guard that's going to be so annoying as like status moves landing every single time. Not going to have a good time. We will not be having a good time, Get him out of here. All right. Jack, saving the day. Scary face. Rather than focus energy, I'll do that. Scary face, I need to like be a speed control is a big deal. So it might be a lot of times where I lead with him and something I'm just going to have to slow it down to have a chance. So Scary face could work. I think there's an item over here. Yes. A Draco plate. Now Zekrom learns Dragon Breath or something like that. We're gonna be in good shape. All right. Let's check this store real quick. Nothing great. Metronome's pretty good. I might want to buy that. That could be a really good item. Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to do that with something. But we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys for coming through. As always, leave the nicknames. If I record another episode before... I might record another episode before this one comes out. So I might use nicknames from the first episode. There was, like I said, 150 comments or something like that. So there's a ton of nicknames to go through. But if you leave the comments on this one, the nicknames, the next video I record, I'll be referencing this one. So always leave the nicknames as the comments. It helps me with the algorithm and everything, having more engagement as well. So don't ever be afraid to spam the same nicknames every single time. If I do pick a nickname of yours or more than one of your nicknames, I would appreciate if you just left comments without nicknames if I get like 2 of yours, because I don't really check who I'm taking from. I sometimes I know who I'm taking it from and I'll remember like I used one of theirs, but sometimes I end up using more than one from the same person, and I feel guilty that, you know, they get a couple and someone else doesn't get one at all. So, you know, if you do get a nickname in, I'd appreciate, you know, maybe giving some other people a chance, so it's easier for me to filter through who I have and not given nicknames to. But regardless, thank you guys for coming through. Make sure you're liking the videos and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.